Good morning from home today. You can see behind me the kitchen's a little messy. This is like my normal Monday morning though, is usually we're so busy on Sundays we usually don't have time to do dishes, and also like the dishwasher usually doesn't get emptied on Sunday as well. But I mean, we still eat from home on Sundays. Usually we prefer to eat from home on Sundays because like we still went to Walmart last night, but usually we don't even prefer to go shopping at all on Sundays, because if we want time off on Sundays we don't want to make other people work on Sundays. So that's just kind of where we are, but sometimes it happens. There was one Sunday we weren't expecting the kids to be home. We thought they were going to end up going to camp earlier than they did, and they didn't. So then we ended up eating out that Sunday because we were not ready for them to eat at home that day. So stuff like that, things happen. We may be taking this week off from school for two really big reasons. Number one, I have two kids waiting on glasses that really need glasses, and I don't want them to strain their eyes while waiting on them. Like they both just like within weeks, like their vision changed again and they need glasses again. And I don't think it's because of the devices, because they've been using devices for school for years. I think it's just they both are at that age, and both of them are the same age. They're both at that age where like their eyes are changing more from like kids to becoming adults. So I think that's 100% it, and I want to go ahead and get them glasses now before they become adults. So number one, we're waiting on glasses for two of the kids. Number two, all four of the kids signed up for auditions this week for our church's Christmas drama, and it is a huge production. We did a drama 2 years ago, and it was a very, very huge production. I'm not talking like throw some sheets on kids and we reenact the nativity play. I'm talking like it is a big production with people who are experienced with these things. So we are doing auditions this week, and we thought since they're auditioning for Christmas role, two of them are auditioning for carolers. We know the other two, we're not sure what they are yet. They're not giving a whole lot of detail as they go, because they're actually going to, depending on who tries out for what, they may be rewriting some of the roles to accommodate who we have to try out for them. So kind of cool. But we do know that there are going to be two like scenes where they need like carolers. So two of the girls are going to be trying out for that, and then the other two are trying out for other roles. So we thought it'd be fun to get out like Christmas clothes and see what Christmas clothes the kids have, and let them play around with like makeup and things for that. So I normally don't wear makeup, and it's not because we're anti-makeup. I just, when we were with the other church that we left, they were anti-makeup. So then like as an adult, I never really learned what makeup style was for this time frame. So that's the only reason why I don't, because I have no idea what's appropriate, I guess, for my makeup. But like I've been letting them play with makeup to like figure out what they like and dislike. And there's some things I'm like, you look like a clown, please go take it off. And then later they're like, yeah, that was pretty bad. So, but at least they tried it and they saw it and they were experimenting with styles and things. So I'm cool with that. So that may be part of our day too. But before they get up, I want to get the kitchen done, and I want to get this video up for you guys. I'm filming it the day it's going up because the weekend was busy. Oh, so number three, we had some things go on this weekend that I'm not going to share yet, but it's good. It's good news. And the benefit from what happened this weekend means that this winter, I'm not going to say dates when, this winter, all four of our kids are going on a teen winter retreat. Like it's for both boys and girls, but they're mostly going to like sometimes they'll both be together, but it's mostly like just a girls retreat, the way that it's working out. And I think it's really cool. Like I did one of those when I was a teen in youth group, and I loved it. I loved having like that community of a group of girls staying in a cabin together and having devotionals towards girls in that time frame. And I was about the age that two of my kids are, so super excited about that. So we're looking forward to that. But what happened this weekend helped to pay for them going on that, and I will get to that later. We'll talk about it later, but that mostly took up my weekend, except for the last two things that needed done for the kitchen were the cabinet where these go and the drawer where these go. So these go in a cabinet, a lower cabinet in the kitchen, one of the only lower cabinet, right? No, there's two lower cabinets, the snack cabinet and then the one beside it. So these go in the one beside it, and then these go in the drawer under the oven. I still haven't had time to run the oven. What I usually do is I wait until it cools off to where the kids can be outside for like all day, and then I run, which we might do that today. I don't know. We could do that today, but we run the oven on cleaning cycle for 3 hours with fans running, blowing the air out, and we have 2 ventilation fans in our kitchen, running those, closing off all the bedroom doors, and we'll run a deep clean of the oven. So that hasn't been done yet. You can see that. The other thing for the oven was this glass. So I had taken this apart several videos ago and deep cleaned this glass. Well, the bottom metal had bent, and then one of these screws didn't go back in right. Like, I had it in right, but it also apparently wasn't in right. So it took several months, but like it just suddenly fell out the other day, and it didn't break, it just fell out. So Friday, it did that Friday. So we had to put this back together, and we used some heavy duty 2-sided tape to get it back in. Apparently when I cleaned it, those pieces had already come loose from years and years of use. We've had this electric oven as long as we've lived in this house, so many years of use. So that had to be put back in, and I was like, you know what, while we're at it, I'll just go ahead and do the drawer down there. And the other thing that I did was I like cleaned the floor. You can't tell now because we were cooking, but I cleaned the floor around it, cleaned that drawer out, cleaned that cabinet out, and all the dishes were gone. And then we mostly had just like easy meals for the rest of the weekend because life. And again, like last night, we ended up going and getting just like chicken tenders, honey breast chicken tenders from Walmart with some sides and a pie. Yeah, so we had a crazy busy weekend. But let me get to putting these away, and then we'll see what else we can do in the kitchen before the kids wake up.